plan on going to Dallas. Pro 6-mans. We got ourselves another lobby. I'll actually keep this on for a second. So if you're just arriving, normally I don't like this bar with the names at the bottom. But it is good when you show up randomly to be able to quickly understand who's on every team. And if you could maybe be frustrated for me not having it up. But for me, this bar, it just gets too much in the way. Like, covers like half the car, right? Right now we're watching Justin. I can't see him at all. The bar's just so much in the way. But that being said, we got NRG minus Squishy plus Chicago versus Atomic, Turbo, and Aqua. If you want to get a prediction going, I think mods have started it, and they usually end it on the first goal. So make sure you get your bets in early. I would say the last one did not go in chat's favor. People who bet on the underdog made some big money. So I think there's always money to be made on the underdog. But at the end of the day, you should just pick who everything's going to win. Just a GOG tells you all you need to know. Crazy rate on Turtom Aqua. Wait, what is it right now? Oh, 90 to 30. Dude, yeah, this has been the most one-sided of any lobby by far. Turbo, Atomic, Aqua. It's a steal right now. And I think because people aren't closing it, it's becoming even more and more of a steal. But I'm fine with it staying open for a bit. Maybe if people want to potentially cash in on a bit of an overreaction. Sure, the first couple goals gone a certain way. Oh wait, you know what? I think we have the names on the wrong side. Oh no, we don't. No, we're good. Who signed Evo? Exit signed Evo. Wait, Oski got signed. He's 14. He's not 14 anymore. He's 15. He's on Team Liquid. He's lost 4 in a row. Wait, who's lost 4? Justin? Was he on the losing team the past couple times? I haven't been able to pay enough attention. You want to see Liquid do well? So do I. I really like the young teams. I think they're really exciting. I think it's fun to have young teams come out, be good. When does Evo turn 15? In May. I think early May or mid-May. So he'll be 15 in a couple weeks here. All right, first off, one guy tells me Justin has lost his last 4. Next 2 people tell me he hasn't lost a single game. I know I could go back and check, but I actually do think Justin's been winning. Justin just won that last one, despite the other team, you know, being favored. This time, Justin is on the favored team for sure, so it's a little bit different. Who's your dark horse team for tomorrow's NA Regional? I think we'll have to look at the bracket. I think we'll do that later. But I have to look at the bracket to tell you who I think the dark horse is. Because I bet you the dark horse will have something to do with like their matchups. They'll probably be able to get a little bit favorable. But I mean, in terms of winning it, I feel like how many teams can really threaten winning it? Kind of, I mean, it's probably short-sighted to say, you know, the 5 teams at the major feel like the teams that were the best, right? Most likely to be able to win it. Can all 5 win it? Is there any major team that you guys like, you know what? That team, I mean, they can't win a regional. They're good, but they're not going to win. Put them on blast right now. Oh, yeah, Ghost is probably a good one. SSG. Interesting. That's an interesting take. You know, there's the SSG from LAN that absolutely could win. No doubt about it. That LAN, that team could have won the LAN. And I say that as somebody, you know, who wouldn't have said that probably going in, they're going to win. But that team could have won. Like, for sure. So will that translate? Will that translate right back to online? Will they hit up the next regional as a team that could absolutely win? You know, they showed that beginning of the last split too. So I don't know if I agree with that, but I'm also an SSG fanboy, so. See, like this one? Oh, I gotta remember to save it. Oh, I'm doing this with my controller all the way to the side. I don't have pro level lobby leaving, that's for sure. One of my many mechanics that aren't pro level. Yeah, I'm interested to see complexity. I feel like complexity is probably not a sleeper, not a dark horse. Your final is V1 versus complexity. That's a spicy final if you ask me. It can't beat NRG or G2, you can't win a regional. SSG and FaZe have terrible records against them. Okay. Who won the last ones, right? NRG, and then G2, and then version 1. Okay. See, I see where you're coming from. FaZe, dude, I don't know. Yeah, you gotta get it. I don't know about that. I don't know. It's interesting. Because on one hand, there's no proof to suggest FaZe and SSG could win against those teams. But on the other hand, they're so frequently in the conversation. How could you not imagine a world where they do it? I mean, both those teams have won in the past, right? I mean, FaZe, like, you gotta go back to RLCSX stuff, right? I don't know. RLCSX is all a haze to me now. But Space Station was winning, right? FaZe. They've won before. You just have to go a little bit farther back in history, don't you? G2 got lucky at the major. Doubt they'll pull anything big off. That's a pretty whack take. As somebody who in the last 24 hours has argued for Queso being the quote-unquote best team, I still think it's a whack take to say G2 got lucky. How do you make sure you get tickets to Worlds? To be living in Dallas, all you need are the seats. I think you can do it no matter what. I think you need to. They'll tell you when to like log in and get them. And I think if you log in and like get them when they first go live, you'll get them. But the other thing is that towards the major starting, tons of people were like needing people to pick up their tickets or selling tickets, or so even if you don't get one, especially if you're already in Dallas, you know you'll be around. Like a ticket will pop up. I think you're good. Log in with your Rocket League account? No, it'll be Ticketmaster, I think. Or I think it was last time. Depends what the venue uses. The venues usually have like a deal, I think, with certain places or something like that. So there'll be a place to log in and get it. Why is your username Feer? It's the ability of a warlock in World of Warcraft, and I was a gladiator level warlock. It's misspelled because the F-E-A-R was taken. That's the most Feer thing you've ever heard. Wait, what? You should collab with Fearless. I think that would end. I think about 20 seconds after that collab began, it would have completely used up everything that would make that unique and fun. You make your first Feer joke, and then that's it. You know what's weird is people in ranked like kind of love like their favorite insult for me, and these are people that don't know me. This was like before I'd even stream. They'd be like, "You spelt fear wrong," and I'm like, "Okay, obviously." Maybe they thought I was like 12. Maybe they thought I was like super young and like I legitimately just made a mistake. Maybe that's what they thought, but that never really made sense to me. I didn't understand why I was supposed to be like taken aback by that. Dang, Gladiator Warlord Sire. Gladiator Feer, dude, that was me. It was a crazy day when I first became better at Rocket League than I was at WoW. I think Gladiator was top 0.1%. So I think only for a moment was I better than that in Rocket League. It might have been top 1%. I think it was top 0.1%. Did you get rank 1? No, I never got rank 1. Rank 1 back when I was playing was legit rank 1. Like literally only one team in the battle group got rank 1. But we weren't close. We were barely Gladiator. We weren't like that good. You still playing WoW, Warlock or Nuts? I haven't played WoW in super long. I played in BC. We got Gladiator like season 2, season 3. Oh, nasty. And then I basically haven't played it all since. Maybe you're reading into it. I could see playing really high and being like, bro, you spelled it wrong. Maybe. Maybe. I think people are trying to be mean to me, though, but you're right. Here, can you spell Jan's name from CJ's team? I doubt you can spell anything. Wait, what? Now I'm confused on which teammate of CJ's has Jan in it. Doesn't he have Kami and Fever? I feel like you're talking about Feer, yeah. Orange team tying it up. Aqua Atomic Turbo. I haven't been talking too much about the games, but they speak for themselves, right, chat? Are fan rewards on? Pedro, if you find out how to get me fan rewards, I'm all ears, bud. But no. What is that scoreboard? It's good, chat. We've already decided. Public opinion is that it's better than before. We hope they don't put it back. Well, actually, they do need to tweak it a little bit. They either need to make it toggleable or they need to tweak it and make it, because they can make it slightly better. Has Turbo been improving on the mechanics? All right, you guys heard it here first. If you're a pro player who wants your rep for having poor mechanics to be taken away, you play 6-mans on Feer's stream. Ooh, what a shot. Everybody's coming in here saying everybody's got the mechanics today. If somebody can ban Pugboy, I feel like he wants a ban, right? That's usually what those people want. Gotta, like, if you're trying to trade, you just gotta get it in like fast enough before the ban hammer comes in. And I wonder if it ever works. Speedrun training? Yeah, like, imagine caring so little about Twitch, like you just need to use chats to get your trading done. Turbo been good with the mechies recently? You like to see it. You like to see it. Let it be known. Turbo has the meckies. Reddles has the meckies. The pre-ban trade adrenaline rush is better than trading on Discords. They're almost disappointed when the trade actually just works, you know? Dude, oh, that is nasty. Good save, Aqua. That's a good pass and play. Turbo on the bench. Turbo's good at memeing, though, dude. If there's any player to make the memes funny while getting put on the bench temporarily, we'll see Turbo again. The Twitter farming is real. Yeah, he definitely is a top tier Twitter farmer. That's for sure. You feel like Extra will be able to lift Thor's hammer because of his media interviews. What? You just think he's like worthy is what you're saying? We need Turbo plus CJ as a new casting duo. I think Turbo's like a well-timed quip guy. You know what I mean? I don't think Turbo CJ is the casting duo you want to see. CJ, that makes sense. That's a guy who can just keep talking if he needs to, I think. But Turbo's like he's like a sniper, like the perfect joke at exactly the right time, and then back to silence, you know? So you might need to get like a 3-man squad. One more person. Turbo's still there, ready to lay down the absolute best joke of the cast, but you never heard him in 6-mans then? I guess not. Yeah, Rizzo. I hear Rizzo's been doing more casting for... He does like the team stream stuff. He's doing FaZe team stream, right? So he'll... Is he doing that tomorrow? Or is he going to be doing the Moist team stream, you know, the week after that? When Rise, Batira, and Joyo play under Moist Esports. Johnny Boy stream with Turbo of NA versus EU online in COVID time is insanely funny. That's true. But really, they got picked up by Moist? No. That's a potential team that might pick them up. You mean Feer Clan? Yeah. Sorry. Feer Clan. They actually, you know, the esports world moves fast, and Feer Clan actually already was bought out by Moist. Can you believe that? Literally, while I was looking at my phone, literally during the stream, and Moist said 3 million for the whole roster, and I mean, I couldn't resist. So I did sell the team to Moist. Fnatic could be a possibility. Anything is possible. We can get big eyes for any team. I have full faith in the Rocket League community to wildly speculate for any possible team. Oh, let's go. Wait, they're not going to watch this again. This is a nice back and forth. Turbo goal. Wait, it was a teammate, right? Or did he not play it with a teammate? No, he did. Yeah, that's nice. I like it. Turbo and Atomic passing between each other. You hope it's 100 Thieves? Yeah, 100 Thieves seems cool. 100 Thieves seems like a cool org. I think it'd be fun to have 100 Thieves. It seems like the people who are a part of 100 Thieves and like own 100 Thieves are just like, I don't know, cool. Yeah, 100 Thieves has a good colorway for their decal. Can agree with that. Although there are still already red and white teams, I feel like. You don't think 100 Thieves would have EURL? I think the Joyo, Rise, Vatira team is good enough that any org should be willing to cross over. Optic? They only do... Isn't that Envy? Aren't Optic and Envy the same thing? Something like that? You want it to be queso. Literally just a pointless fake out between splits for no reason. Ooh, that was nasty. That was an OT winner, too. They had an Australian CSGO team at one point. You can see 100 Thieves picking them up. What about Cloud9? Whoa! Wait, chat. What about Cloud9? Has anybody thought about Cloud9? Wait a second. That kind of works perfectly. Wait a second. Cloud9. My frames were ass on this server or this map. Back when I had my old computer, I like couldn't play this map. So I have a grudge against it. I swear it's actually Cloud9. It'd be such a plot twist, even if they kept saying Cloud9. Guys, is it time to reveal? I'm signing with Cloud9. I was going to keep it a secret, but... You get baited to buy a decal, next thing you know, a team doesn't exist. Cloud9 Feer, doesn't it just feel right? Doesn't it just feel right? Doesn't it just look so clean? No, I was talking about, I tweeted about it. Cloud9 has like done like 3 Twitter posts, like 3 memes about like joining. And they have farmed so much free advertising for themselves. Just very impressive. Truly, the person who made those posts needs a significant raise. Do you think it's going to be TSM? You could have TSM back. Now there's a queso decal and no team. Well, the good news is the queso decals are fire, so nobody's sad. They're gone. Plus, what if queso doesn't even pick up another team, then you can kind of always wear it as if it were for Joyo Rise Vatira in their come up. I feel like that's a good thing to rep, you know? You can literally flex. A year from now or 2 years from now, you'd be like, I bet you don't even know who was on Team Queso. Let me guess. You probably don't even recognize this decal. You don't think Cloud9 got Team Queso, but if they actually did, they gotta stop with the teases. You want to see Leth, Rizzo, and Crow make a deep RLCS run for fun. They can make an RLCS run for fun, but the deep part is the part that's not guaranteed. What about Fnatic? People are saying Fnatic. Fnatic had a team? Is that true? Fnatic like picked up a team very briefly. Am I crazy for saying that? Left going to be top 2 best retired players. Hey, you're hearing that from a pro. That from Gyro, you know, that means something. Instead of, you know, Leth fanboy number 3 saying Lethemir would be the MVP if he played again. Which, you know, isn't Leth's fault that he has a lot of people saying that. He's a good player. But you can't really trust them. But hey, Gyro, that's a different story. That's a new tier list idea for YouTube video. Wait, talking about retired pros that are still the best. SSG is the best team in the world, as chatted by SSG_Binky. That just seems completely neutral to me. Couldn't be more of an unbiased opinion. Left could be number 1. I just said number 2 because that's just protection. That's called take protection right there. And you know what? Makes T-Bates so great? And Johnny as well. A lot of the people in the scene like that. They never take protect. They're very willing to expose their takes. T-Bates is easily the most, He's never take protecting. What Gyro just did was like, he's probably 1, but as long as I just say 2, then literally no one can prove me otherwise. Gyro only saying that because he can't beat Leth. Well, Leth is like, he's the RLCS MVP of custom maps, is he not? I feel like that's well known. Does anyone ever feel like I watched? Oh, that's nasty. That's a good double. But I've watched a bunch of Leth videos, of course, and sometimes it feels like he because he's making them and play testing them. I assume he can't help but have a huge head start on everybody that he then films the video with. And that plus the fact that he's like also just a really good player, period. And he always just like dominates, There's no way he could not. I'm telling you, Left definitely practices. Yeah, well, like when you're playtesting, that involves doing a ton of playing the game while you make it better, right? This is going to game 5, everybody. Leth is a quick learner. Here, now that Fairy Peak is honing his mechanics and benched, maybe you can get some more show matches out of him. Yeah, I mean, I can talk to him. He was pretty friendly. I've only talked to him one time. I talked to him about Mount 1v1. Because, of course, if you're going to do Mount 1v1, Fairy Peak basically needs to be in it. But he didn't want to. But he was really nice about it. He's like, hey, man, I'm not really into doing that. So I'm kind of done with ones. But hope you have a good event. So, oh, thanks, man. Especially when the standard, for the most part, is just to not respond. I'd say that's the default for reaching out like that in a way that we had no previous, connection. Left needs voice acting for his intros? I don't think so. You don't really need to have perfect intros or anything in YouTube. Everything is just part of the, the charm. This could be huge for all the doubters who bet against JSTN. Wait, JSTN? I thought were heavily favored, like insanely favored, were they not? Is Justin running this lobby? He must be. Apparently, he always changes up the maps. He's running a full-on RLCS rotation. We got that Champions Field Game 5. Feer, why are you live so late? I went live late because I didn't find a match early today, and then these guys started playing 6-man, so I joined in, and they just kept playing. So I'm going live until they stop is the plan. We were even going to do predictions after, but if it goes too late, we might not. Justin does RLCS rotation and scrims and everything. I think there's something to that. I mean, I feel like if I was playing, I might not do it because just laziness. But practice game time maps, you're going to have to play on Neo Tokyo, Maybe you don't like playing on Neo Tokyo, you're going to have to do it. So if you play every single match on Manfield Night, obviously at the end of the day, it can't matter that much, but You like it? Don't get to tune too much. West Coaster with a job, so you usually get to watch YouTube videos. Yeah, that's me. I'm a West Coaster with a job. But ever since I started being able to work from home, I could just take a quick break, do an hour or two stream. 'Cause streams are usually never longer than that. So I can just kind of squeeze them in. And it's way better for player availability. Players are much more capable to play those earlier times. That's my job. I do software. You had planned to sleep, but the stream is pulling to play RL again. Yeah, don't worry. It'll only take you a couple games before you realize that you're not GarrettG and Justin Turbo and Aqua. I thought you did embedded systems. Do you have a home lab? No, I do not. I've slightly changed job roles. Let's say, guys, when it comes to job, know that I do software and I code mostly in C and C++. I think that's where we're going to leave it. That's all you really need to know. That's the exciting part, right? What language do I code in? C, C++. Do software. The software very descriptive. Yeah, I know it's not very descriptive. That's okay. Would you rather do this full-time instead of your job? Yes, definitely. Cute languages. You like my cute languages? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You do most of your coding in the D- arena. You ever think you'll swap over to Rust? Nope, I don't. Never played Rust. Don't have it downloaded. So no. Is that your language of choice, or does your job have you code in that language? Job has me code. It's my language of choice just by that's what I've worked in. So, you know, different languages are right for the different jobs they need to do. Oh, we got a rule 1. We got a rule 1 in game 5, up 2. Got a 2v2. Aqua and Atomic versus Justin. Oh, somebody just broke it up, so we'll never know. Must have been Chicago. You heard a lot of people enjoy coding? Yeah, I think it's a great job to have. Not as good as Rocket League, but a good one. Can you teach us to make a calculator on stream? No, I cannot. All right, next queue popped Insta. It has just been queues for days. There is a point in which they would be able to outlast me, but I don't think I'm there yet. All right. Gyro, GarrettG, and Torment. We're just going to go GG Torment. You know what? People have been giving me so much crap. Garrett's going to get more letters. I'm going to give Garrett more.